We're going fishing.
It's only 13 pounds.
All right, Don. Picacho? Nice, look at that. I'm telling you, that's a beautiful hole that we found, you guys. Oh my God, that's awesome. Hey, Gabe, this is bigger than yours.
Albacore, guys.
Wow, look at this, you guys. Wow. Oh my God.
That's a bopper.
Whoa.
Look at the size of that thing.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Gabe, that's awesome. Look at that. Hey gang, my name is Yanni. You guys are inside the Fisherman's Belly. I'm inside your computer, and today we're going to do something very special and very Middle Eastern with one of my favorite fish, and that is rockfish. I'm going to show you guys today how to create shish kebabs. Shish kebabs. Shish kebabs are merely meat and vegetables that are on skewers. Actually, it was a Turkish word, and the whole Middle East fell in love with shish kebabs. You can make shish kebabs with lamb or pork or chicken or fish, especially rockfish, because that rockfish is such a nice firm meat. It stays on that shish kebab and it'll cook about at the same rate that our vegetables will cook. So it's just going to be outstanding. I'm going to teach you guys the basics of shish kebabs. Along with that, I'm going to show you guys, I'm already starting to boil my water for some rice, because once we've created our shish kebabs, we're going to lay those shish kebabs on a bed of rice. So that's going to be awesome, the basics of rice. On the shish kebabs, we're going to use two kinds of vegetables. We're going to keep it fairly simple. We're going to use red bell peppers and we're going to use onions. We're going to baste our shish kebabs with none other than olive oil, lemon, salt, and pepper. And of course, here is our rockfish fillets. I've got two rockfish, medium-sized rockfish, maybe about 1.5 pounds, maybe close to 2 pounds. I don't want to exaggerate, but I've got two rockfish, so I'm guessing I'm going to end up with anywhere from maybe 5, 6, 7 total shish kebabs, enough for a couple people. And once again, we've got our rice. I'm going to show you guys how to make a nice pilaf. And inside of our rice, we're going to use some chicken stock to give it an added flavor. And we're also going to saute some onions. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that with the rice. So, I think we've covered all the bases. I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to show you how simple and easy this is, because I know a lot of you guys are bringing home those rockfish fillets, and I just want to show you what you can do with them. Alright gang, so we're going to tackle the rice first, because typically rice, once we get it going, it's going to take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes to complete. The basic formula for most rice is 2 to 1. 2 parts water, 1 part rice while it's cooking. My suggestion to you guys is, rice can get a little tricky, and there's so many different variations of rice. There's brown rice, there's long grain rice, there's long grain brown rice, long grain white rice, there's Japanese rice. Pick a rice, a certain type of rice, master it, figure it out, and then branch off and start trying some other kinds of rices, because the world of rice is totally incredible. What we do in the Middle East is we saute our rice in oil and onions, and then we throw it in boiling water, we seal it up, and we let it cook for anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes, and it should be done. So let's get going. I'm going to teach you guys the basics of making some great rice. I've got the fire going on in my pan. I'm going to put maybe about 2, maybe 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. And now I'm going to dice up some onions. A half an onion is all we're going to need, because we've only got, as a matter of fact, I haven't even talked about that, but we've got 1.5 cups of rice. So remember, it's 2 to 1, so I've got 3 cups of water in there. And a half a cup, or a half of onion is going to be fine. This doesn't need to be a fine dice, just a coarse dice is fine. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Wow. Alright, let's get the onions in there. Okay, now into our rice mixture, we're going to add, since I've got 3 cups of water, I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of chicken stock. And rather than adding the chicken stock directly into my water, I'm gonna actually add my chicken stock right into my onions. So let me go get it. 1 tablespoon and a half. I'm also gonna add a pinch of pepper. We'll let this saute for another couple of minutes, soften up the onions, bring out the sweetness, really flavor up our rice real well. All right, that looks perfect. Looks like it's time to add the rice. About 1.5 cups of rice. Once it starts to brown up just a little bit and I can start to smell the nuttiness coming off the rice, it'll be time to throw it in the boiling water. Time to throw it in the boiling water. There we go. Look at that. Wow. Okay, it's actually time to put a lid on it and put it down to a simmer and let it cook. We'll keep an eye on the clock, and after 20 minutes, 25 minutes, it should be done. All right, let's move on to the next step on our shish kebabs. All right, gang, I'm in my backyard and I've got this beautiful rosemary bush growing in my backyard. And believe me, I utilize this rosemary bush whenever I can, especially when I'm making shish kebabs. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take a nice piece right here. Here we go, see this? Okay. Watch. Right there, there we go. Take a look at that. That's gonna be our skewer. Remember, shish kebab is a Turkish word that means skewered meat. So that piece of wood there it's flexible but it's strong enough to skewer our meat and our vegetables on. And believe me, after this gets cooked, you just want to chew on this branch because the flavors of the rosemary just come exploding out of here. This is awesome. I'm gonna pick about maybe 6 or 8 of these, and we're gonna be in there. I'll show you exactly how we're gonna skewer up our meat and our veggies and put this on the barbecue. Oh, this is so awesome. And believe me, when this hits the grill and just this green part starts to burn and give you these wafts of aroma, oh, the smoke coming off that grill with these on there and with our fish and our vegetables, the whole neighborhood's gonna come running. Trust me. Oh my God. All right, gang, I've got the rosemary sprigs. It's time to cut up our red bell peppers. It's time to cut up our onions. It's time to take our rockfish fillets and cut them up into small pieces. All the pieces, by the way, are gonna be about equal size. Lace them onto this rosemary and then onto our barbecue. Okay, so we're gonna take these pieces here, cut them up. All right, and as you can see here, I'm gonna actually try and get 4 equal sides. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at that. All right, trash. Okay, lay these guys down. So I've got 8 over here and another 8, so I've got nice 16 pieces of red bell pepper. I'm gonna quarter the onion. First, let me get the peel off. Oh, so I'm gonna take that, now that I've halved them, I'm gonna cut them again. Okay, then I'm gonna cut them again. And cut them again. Opa. And I've got another half onion. All right, now it's time to cut up my fillets into equal pieces. Here we go. So there's my fillets. We're gonna take a rosemary sprig. We're gonna take a fillet. We're gonna punch it through. Look at that, look how that holds up. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna take a bell pepper, bingo. I'm gonna take an onion, bingo, and then I'm gonna take another fillet. Boom. Wow, it's just that easy. Another red bell pepper, an onion, rockfish fillet. Wow, God. Bell pepper, onion, and there we go. Look at that, look at that. Wow, and that's what I'm talking about. All right, gang, I just wrapped it up, so just take a look at this. I am telling you. Okay, It's time to lather these up with olive oil, with some lemon, salt, and pepper, and we're gonna be in there. I've got my brush to help me out here. Okay. Good, nice, liberal amount of olive oil. Adds flavor and help everything not stick to the grill. Nice, liberal amount of kosher salt. And then, of course, black pepper. And now a little lemon. That's all you need. God, that is it. We are ready for the grill. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to create a baste. Olive oil and lemon, salt and pepper. And actually, I'm going to add just a little touch of hot sauce into our baste. And that'll be it. God, off to the grill. Let's go. All right, gang, the moment of truth. Wow, I'm using mesquite, which of course burns hotter than normal briquettes. Mesquite burns at 1200 to 1400 degrees. Normal briquettes burn at about 500. This should go on for maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes on each side max. In the meantime, it's time to start our baste. Remember, it's 2 to 1 lemon to olive oil. Opa. So I'm gonna squeeze about 3 lemons, and then I'm gonna see how much volume that gives me. And then I'm gonna add the appropriate amount of olive oil, so it's 2 to 1. And then I'm gonna add a dash of salt and pepper and a dash or 2 of some hot sauce. All right, it looks like we've got about 100 milliliters. So now I'm gonna add another 50 milliliters. Okay, that should do it. Let's see, perfect. All right, pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops of hot sauce, and now it's time to blend. Okay, our baste is ready. When these guys come off, they'll be baptized in this baste. And then we'll go get our rice and put this whole thing together. All right, gang, I can just tell by smelling this thing that it is time to turn these guys over. God. Oh my God. Wow, look at that smoke just waffling off of there. I'm gonna baste a little bit here. Get things going. Now remember, the basting juices are dropping down on our coals and just administering more flavor to this food. Wow. Believe it or not, we are done. This is done. It's ready to get put into a platter. It's ready to it's ready to get basted. It's ready to get poured on top of the rice. I'm so excited. I can't even talk. Oh man. Oh. Well, let's pour this on there. Now that it's sizzling hot, it'll absorb these juices. And then, believe it or not, we're gonna pour these juices back on top of our rice. Wow, let's take this in. All right, guys and gals, it's time to assemble. Oh man, wow. Well, first of all, I've got to just sample this rice. Oh. Wow. It's tender, it's dry. Oh, look at that. Look at that, that's perfect. Perfect. Wow. Okay. It's time for assembly. Stick with one kind of rice, master it, move on to all kinds of different rices, but learn how to make rice. Because once we lay these shish kebabs on this rice, we're gonna pour all of our basting juices right on top. Wow. Get some basting juice on here. Voila. Oh. Oh my God. From the fisherman's belly straight to your belly. Rockfish shish kebab laid on a bed of pilaf. Yum, yum.